Yo.
All right.
31?
31.
I don't know why I'm yelling.
It's because you're across the room.
Oh, that's right.
Episode 31.
It's been a couple weeks, hasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just telling Ren about Full in Bloom. I don't know if you guys know that. You people that hear this. Did an interview with Rick Browde, who produced Faster Pussycat's first one, Poison's first one. Look what the cat dragged.
The cat dragged in. Yeah.
Stroven.
Smashed Gladys.
Smashed Gladys.
Social intercourse.
Oh.
Dogs Do More.
Dogs Do More.
In the Dynamite Jet Saloon. Classic.
And he did not have good things to say.
Curmudgeon.
He's a curmudgeon. He called himself a trash can or just trash producer. One of those.
Yeah.
Was it trash can? Did I say?
I haven't heard it. I think he usually said just trash earlier.
Just trash, yeah. He said trash or trash can. Which is like, man, I love that first Faster Pussycat records. And
I love a lot of those records he's done.
And I like the Poison record. I don't really like anything else they've done.
Faster's debut? I mean, fuck.
Oh, dude.
Masterpiece.
Dude, Smash Gladys. Mm-hmm. I love that record.
Yeah.
The Dogs record is fantastic.
Yeah.
But those bands, I mean, I don't know if they're really the responsibility of Browde. They could have pretty much done it anywhere with anyone. I'm going to go out and say that I might be wrong.
But I wonder if they would have...
Because they already had swag and the whole thing. Well, not Poison, though. Not Poison.
Would maybe a non-trash producer cleaned them up, polished them a little more, though?
You mean...
Think if Mutt Lange did the first Faster Pussycat record.
Jesus.
Would have ruined it.
Sound like Pyromania, dude.
Yeah, it would have ruined it, right?
Yeah, it would have been horrible.
So, I think Rick Browde needs a little credit.
Left. They wouldn't have let him. They would have said, nah. Wait a minute.
Yeah, probably.
Mutt Lange? What am I saying? They would have done it.
They would have done it, yeah.
Yeah, they would have. What am I saying?
But I think he needs to give himself some credit.
He does, man. Because he doesn't consider himself up there with the rest of the guys that did the great records. But he had some albums that charted. It sounded like he didn't think they should have.
Yeah.
He's not the one to say.
So essentially, he's like the low budget, we're going to knock this out in 7 days guy, right?
Yeah, because he did that. He said he did that Poison record in 9 days. And
worst 9 days of his life.
Yeah, because he said they were so unmusical. But he said he went to their show.
But they were cute.
And he saw all of the chicks that wanted to bang Bret Michaels. And there was a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it didn't really matter to them. So
sure,
he was like, well, let's just turn this into this thing. And if the girls go, the guys are going to go.
Right.
So that's a total 80s thought.
Yeah.
But it was great to hear that, and he wasn't too proud. He's still friends with the drummer of Dogs Do More.
Bam.
Yeah. Good friends with him, and we were talking married to...
It's the bass player from Vixen. Isn't her name Sherry? I thought her name was Sherry. Sherry Peterson?
You're probably right.
Tony Richards?
Vixen. Wasn't it? I thought Cheyenne, dude? Lorraine? Maxine Petrucci's the drummer, right?
Roxy Petrucci.
Oh. That's the drummer? Who's Maxine?
She was the sister. I didn't know she was in there for a while, but she was in Madam X.
Oh, with fucking
Sebastian. Can't read, can't write, but there's one thing I can do all night. I'm good with figures.
Oh, man. Jenna? What? I guess it's...
Sherry.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Bass player?
Cher or Sherry? I don't know how you pronounce that.
I don't either, man.
Sharon.
Married to Maurice Philip Ross, who is Bam, right? Of Dogs.
Wait, Bam's not his real name?
It's not. It's Maurice.
I thought that's why he became a drummer.
Maurice should be his stage name, and Bam should be his real name.
Maurice. Nobody's getting laid with that name, right? What's your name? Bam.
Unless you're a royal, right?
And then it's your cousin, right?
Yeah. Let me introduce you to
keeping the bloodline
Maurice. Clean. Yeah, with your powdered wig, right?
Yeah. Powdered wig. Oh, he played in the Wild Hearts for a minute. Wow, I didn't know that.
He did. I bet Ginger was trying to get all these guys.
Yeah.
Dogs,
yeah.
right?
Looks very Hanoi in that picture, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Love it.
What, these guys are all flying over and pulling the Swedes? What's the deal, dude?
Yeah.
I got a copy of a Johnny Thunder's tribute, and Backyard Baby's got a pretty good cover on there.
Oh, nice.
And helicopters, too.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll play it for you later. But
very cool.
It's pretty cool. But, yeah, man. Anyway, so he's still friends with that dude. He talked well about dogs, and he did talk well about Faster Pussycat, but he says he's still friends with Bret Michaels, and they have done stuff after the fact, but he didn't have great things to say about working with their first record, and he said that Ricky Rackett couldn't even play drums.
Ricky Rocket?
What did I say?
Racket? Rocket?
What did you hear?
Ratchet?
Richie Ratchet.
Richie Rich?
He was too good. Yeah, he was butchering, man. He was definitely on a tirade.
Yeah.
No holds barred, I believe they say. But, yeah, it's pretty fun. But, yeah, he did things with them, and then he had great things to say about Faster, but, yeah. Yeah, check it out. Maybe I'll put the link in the thing.
Yeah.
I could probably do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Bought some vinyl recently.
Yeah, I saw you've got a stack here.
I got the Damned reissue, the first record.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a couple hits on it. Neat. And, what is it? New Rose. Not super. I've heard some of Roxy Music's later stuff, but I bought the Record Store Day reissue of their first one.
Okay.
It's a little bit more punk. And then this is Avalon. It was used, so I bought that.
Right. Did you get those at Modern
Sound Vision.
Why can I never get that name right?
I do it too.
The Boise one is Modern Sound.
Boise one's Modern Sound.
Yeah.
But Brian Ferry and Roxy and Eno was in this back here.
Oh, okay.
Brian
okay.
Eno, so. But yeah, love that band. Then about the third, Damned, it was pretty cheap reissue.
Nice.
Machine Gun Etiquette. Look at that.
1,000 Homo DJs.
DJs.
Super not.
Ministries, Al Jorgensen and Resner and a couple other dudes.
Cool,
and
man.
I got a couple more I can't think of that I think I already cataloged. So
cool. I had a few records come in as well. I've been on an Oasis kick. You know,
yeah,
like last Sunday when I went for my walk, went for a long one. I went through like the whole Oasis catalog throughout the day. I mean, I didn't walk the whole day, but throughout the whole day, I just kind of went through their whole catalog. You know, because I liked them back in the day, and I've purchased every studio record. I didn't get their live ones, but they're a lot better than I've given them credit for.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it's like songwriting, you mean? Or
songwriting. I mean, just even the albums that I didn't like as well, like Don't Believe the Truth. Yeah, I listened to that a couple times. I'm like, that's a fucking good record.
What's the story? Is that their second or first?
That is their second. Their first was Definitely Maybe.
Okay, Definitely Maybe. What's the story? And those are the two that have the most singles on it, like the big radio
those were the
hits.
big hits, yeah.
Okay.
So I got What's the Story, Morning Glory, and I got Don't Believe the Truth.
Okay, that's like the third or down there a little bit?
Yeah, it's
I don't know how long they went before
they broke up.
The brothers.
It's definitely a lot later in there. I think it's their second to last studio record they did as a band. But I've got a couple more on the way. I also got that Buck Cherry Hellbound came in.
One quick thing on
yeah.
I think Oasis has a great sound, and I love their singles, and
yeah.
I've listened to both of those first two records, and I like them a lot.
Okay.
But honestly, I definitely, anytime I see an interview with Liam or Noel, I'll watch it. That's like, I go to that mode that I do their music, just because they'll take the piss out of anything they don't care. Liam,
I sometimes think that's why I love them as much as I do.
Yeah.
I'm influenced by just their fucking asshole personalities,
yes.
especially towards each other.
Yes. Oh, man, they talk so much shit, and they're not afraid to. They don't hold back, man.
I love it. I loved hearing this story about when they were on tour, and this was a little later in their career, and Liam had gone down to the hotel bar, and I think there was a soccer team from Spain staying there.
Uh-oh.
So he fucking started shit with him. Wound up getting his ass kicked by the team. Got his teeth knocked out.
I believe it. He's like a Manchester United or a Chelsea guy. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
Is it Manchester? That's
so.
his team? Oh, my God. I can see it.
Fucked him up. They had to cancel dates so he could get his mouth fixed up.
God, what the hell?
I mean, that's
so
fucking
crazy.
rock and roll, right?
He's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Knocked some of his teeth out. Jesus Christ. That's a fucking vicious fight.
Well, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I wonder if we had like an entourage and he just started doing that. I can see him doing it by himself, dude. That's the type of dude he is.
Right?
Just
Yeah.
start talking shit to him.
Probably.
Anyway, that's what I love about him, man.
Yeah. I mean, that those brothers personified that rock and roll spirit. Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love how
mean,
snotty Liam is at
Talking
his
about
vocals.
drugs and women and all that. Oh, I love his snotty vocals.
Oh,
yeah.
just-
Fuck yeah.
he just played at Reading, is it?
I think
He
so.
played live and just watching him sing. He wears this green pullover windbreaker, waterproof.
Yeah.
Wears it on stage. Doesn't change shit.
Yeah.
He wears it off stage. I've watched interviews with him,
Yeah.
same jacket on, while he's just out walking in the park, his dogs or whatever. Goes on stage, same jacket.
I love
But he's
it.
just snotty in the mic and like that.
Yeah.
That's Liam, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Love those guys.
Big fan. And that Buck Cherry came in. Hellbound came in. I got the
That was like a see-through
Gray
smoke.
Swirl Black or something.
Oh, okay.
Gray Smoke Black, something like that. Good looking piece of record.
Download code or anything? Or insert, printed in sleeve, anything?
Oh, God, I'm trying to remember.
What's the guts?
There was the sleeve had print on it. Yeah.
Okay, with
yeah.
the record. Oh, that's
Yes.
good.
I don't remember if there was a download code or not. And you know what's funny? Every time I buy a vinyl I just have a little stack of fucking.
Codes, you don't even use them.
I could bring them over.
I'm like the only
If I ever need them, you know where I'm going for them.
Oh yeah, you know where the library is, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I got that, and yeah, I've listened to that. Been listening to that. That's a fun record, man.
Yeah, that's got some good jams on it.
Yeah, and
Talked
then
about that a couple weeks ago in a review.
yeah, solid. And then I got the new EP from A Place to Bury Strangers,
Right.
Hologram,
Yeah.
which is good. It's only 5 songs, but it's a cool record. It's they call it blue with red splatter, but it looks like I showed you the picture, and it looks almost like a glow in the dark green.
It's like more mint.
Yeah,
Mint with red splatter.
Exactly.
But yeah, even that picture, that mint is so close to glow in the dark. It's like if somebody told you, you wouldn't be say no, that's not glow in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Exactly.
honestly, it's cooler than the description. The
It is.
actual
It is.
vinyl.
Well, you know what's funny though? I remember when I was doing the pre-order. You know they have a picture of what it's going to look like, right?
Yeah, and it was a swirl. I saw it.
It was a swirl,
swirl, blue,
which
red
it
swirl.
looked very
That
light
wasn't
blue and
very
red, right?
cool.
Which I'm like, that's cool.
All right.
Wouldn't have been my favorite, but it's cool.
But mint and red splatter, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It looks good. I've
Yeah.
never seen a vinyl like that.
Yeah. So I got one waiting for you as well. So. And you know, I mean, I like that band, but I think again, sometimes you like a band because of who they are. Like,
Well, in our history with him.
Well,
like
he's-
when
yeah.
you got him, I was kind of like, because I hadn't listened to him
Yeah.
in so long. But then recently, when you were talking about it, and it's different, you sent me the picture, I started looking at it again, and then I brought up their titles.
Yeah.
And I started listening to it a little bit. So I started to get back into
Okay.
them, revisiting
Yeah.
and getting ready.
But part of it, sometimes, like I mentioned with Oasis, part of my love comes from who they are. These asshole brothers, right?
Well, the show we saw, that pretty much sealed the deal for all of us, correct?
Oh, for sure.
When
for,
he just
for a place.
ripped that
Oh, my
feedback
God.
on.
I
And
tell that story all the time.
see? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're in there. We knew, and we were like, let's go, baby. You know what I mean?
I think we need to tell the story here.
Oh, okay.
So, Todd, myself, 2 of our friends, Chris Perez and Derek Peterson. The bill was the Big Pink was headlining.
That's right. It was the Big Pink.
Big Pink. Support was A Place to Bury Strangers. And the third band, I think, was a local, and I don't remember who it was. I think we got there right as they were
Yeah, I
finishing.
remember Big Pink was playing, so.
Yeah. So we go, and, A Place to Bury Strangers has a reputation for being loud as fuck.
Super, super loud.
Super loud, super noisy. So, when they came on, you're gonna have to. You can explain this better.
I'll
than
jump
I
in,
can.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, we were sitting there.
We were standing there.
We were standing there, and Urban Lounge kind of has like that little pseudo like barrier.
Yeah.
And I think you can set your drinks on it or something, but we were kind of just back there. We were to the what would be stage right, but if you're looking at the stage, you're over on the left, which is where what's that dude's name? Anthony? Oliver was over there.
Yeah.
Now he builds his own pedals and he pretty much mods all of his own gear.
Yeah.
He plays a Jaguar, is that, or a Jazzmaster? Which one is it?
It's one of the two. I don't remember.
One of the two.
Yeah.
And he has built a big stomp box spring reverb unit that sits on the floor. And he has coils in there that's linked to his, because you remember we went over and looked at his house.
Well, I remember he had this, like
his house stack that's all 50s futuristic, but it has the guts of something else in there, like a Fender amp or something.
Okay.
But it's just kind of for looks, too.
Okay.
And so, but there was some people sitting there. I don't think we were on the barrier. There was some girls sitting there. Remember that? Or on the barrier. And it's kind of smaller club, and it's a weird way it's set up. It's not set up for a long throw.
Right.
The way it is, it's set up for a half throw. So you're half of the room. Sorry, you guys can't see. But we were sitting there, and the PA speakers are right there, right in front of our face on the stage right. And they are on the other side, too. So those guys came up, and they just flipped the switch, which everything was dimed, and just everything started feeding back.
Loud.
Yeah.
Like crippling.
Full volume. They probably had their sound guy that knew, so he was ready when they did, you know what I mean? Flipped it on mute, and just searing everybody's face and eardrums at once.
Yeah.
And remember that row of girls just sticking their hands in their ears?
Dude, do you remember? I looked because the whole club, like there were people seated and there were a lot of people standing, right?
Yeah.
Dude, everyone buckled and dropped holding their ears,
right.
except for the four of us.
Yeah, we were the only ones standing there because we knew. We were like, yeah, this is what they do.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking around at everybody else like, is this supposed to be going on? They thought it was a terrorist attack, dude.
They got buckled.
Yeah,
man.
they didn't know that was real. Something's wrong. Something is very wrong. It's a crisis situation, basically, right?
Oh, my God, yeah.
But we were like, man, this is what it is. And then, yeah. And Oliver, during the set, would just take his Jazzmaster off and just chuck it down at that spring reverb, just sending those coils in there, which the reverb would just go nuts. And
it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was killer. So
Great
cool.
band.
You know, it's funny because a lot of times people will ask me, what's the best concert you've ever been to? And I can't come up with like a single...
No.
There's too many... There's been too many great things.
It's like the top 5 albums.
Yeah.
There's too many bands I like.
But I do always talk about that moment just because that moment was so profoundly cool, man. Just the way they fucking dropped the crowd.
And it wouldn't have had the same impact in a larger arena.
No.
At all.
You couldn't have done
anywhere bigger. It had to be that small room.
Yeah.
And unsuspecting victims, I'll call them that.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know. I don't know why. To me, Place to Bury Strangers were on the rise in the indie scene. And that was the premier indie club of the town that I live in. So
Still probably is, right?
Still probably is. So why wouldn't anybody know? But, man.
Jesus Christ.
They acted like... Yeah, I was going to make some other references.
Yeah.
I probably won't, but yeah.
But that and the fact that, he does have, Death by Audio.
Oh, and I've had a
company.
few of those pedals. They're insane.
They are fucking cool.
They're great
and wild.
hard to wrangle in.
Yeah.
They're just nuts. I love it.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend those.
Which is funny because we get through that set of theirs, and then the Big Pink came on, and everything was just...
But you can't follow that.
You couldn't follow that. The Big Pink was fine, but there's no way you could match what just went on. And so it was like, they're cool, but...
It feels like dominoes. It's all just wavy, washy. You're like, wow, nope.
Yeah.
I wonder if they figured that out down the line. Like, oh, mate, let's switch it up. Huh?
Let's call this a co-headline.
Let's go and then you go, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Which I'm glad that we did that because the first time I went to, sometimes that club would not have the main band play last, which is usual protocol for most places.
Sure.
The main band plays last. They finish. But I went and I walked in. I paid. I walked in and then I saw Oliver walking and I talked to him for a second. I'm like, you guys done playing? And they had done. They switched it. Place to Bury Strangers played first.
Oh, no
And I
kidding.
got them. They were done because I didn't want to see the first band. That happened on Nights of Reb, too. We got there halfway through the
Really?
set. Yeah. The Nights of Reb played first, and a local played second. It's like, oh, my God. So, yeah. Anyway, learned that
Wow.
lesson. So it's like, just go there pretty much for the whole show because you don't know what order it's going to be in.
Yeah.
So,
That's too-
anyway, great show.
Yeah.
Cool
killer.
band.
Yeah. The EP's great. The new EP's good.
Yeah, it's called
Hologram.
Hologram. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've still got a few more. I mean, I say this all the time. I've always got a gaggle of records streaming in, right? I've got stuff that I've ordered, then stuff that's pre-ordered that's maybe a little further down the road. So those are the 4 latest I've picked up.
Yeah. I still got to get on those Wicked Sensations. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
You got your green in, right?
Yep. Orders in.
Yeah.
$50.
Hey, man, that's
Steep.
it's nothing for that record.
I don't know, man. It's not a lot of records I'll pay that kind of money for.
I've paid quite a bit of money for a few things.
Yeah.
Nothing over 200. That wasn't a box set.
Okay.
Have I paid over 200 for a box set? Maybe one. But any other record, probably the most 150, 175. I think that leather reissue, Too Fast for Love, with the 7-inch that I had previously
yeah,
sold
yeah.
and I got it back sealed, I think that was 175. So.
Okay.
But that's topped out. And then they do some German dude or Scandinavian dude put up a Lynch Mob original UK for, I think it's 90 shipped. And he says it's near mint.
Wow.
So I've been played a couple times. So that's tempting to get an original.
Okay. Then you can A/B them.
Record chasing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing that Browde was saying. I'm glad that you keep talking. You're saying this because he was saying, "Oh yeah, mastered from the original tapes." There's no original tapes. They don't go back and master those original tapes. They're just cleaned up digital files. That's what he said about a lot of shit.
I believe it.
I do too.
Yeah.
The record industry's a con. So you're definitely better off going back and getting original pressings if you can.
Did we just get duped on Lynch Mob then? Or did I get duped?
Well, then, I wouldn't call it a dupe. You think 50's a lot. I don't think 50's a lot.
Yeah.
It is. It should be 30. But they know that this can,
Yeah.
you know. It's a little high. It's going to sound fine.
I've got to really love it to pay more than 40.
Yeah.
Really love it. And I do love that Lynch Mob record. But like, that Skid Row debut just got reissued again, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it looks like it's 33. And I'm like, I don't know if I $33 love it. And then I saw that Modern Sounds has a copy. And I thought, well, should I swing by?
Modern Sounds or Sound Vision?
Modern Sounds in Boise.
Oh, that's right, because you texted us.
So I thought, well, maybe I should pop by there. But then I thought, well, that's going to be at least 33 or more if I go there.
Yes.
Yeah? So, I don't know, man. I love records, but yeah. Definitely curating it, I think. So. We talked about the new Junkyard reissue, right?
No.
Well, did we not? Because that's an interesting yellow.
It is. I like it. It's okay.
Yeah. Kind of almost a little dirty yellow looking.
Yeah, should I grab it?
Yeah.
Here is the Skid Row I told you. I got this from Amazon.
So it's purple vinyl. Okay.
It's a cool purple. It's not completely like
Yeah.
translucent, you know what I mean?
But it's not lavender either.
But it's kind of milky, like lavender, is that the word?
No, it's too dark to be lavender, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, so no sleeve?
That's what I said, bare bones, man.
Jesus Christ, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, so that one was 30. I really like that record.
I mean, it's a great record.
But
no doubt.
I like guts. I like extras.
Yeah, man.
At least.
Well, even that Junkyard, at least they just redid the same sleeve,
That's fine.
Which is
Do
great.
that.
Yeah. Or I guess
Look at that.
I guess it's an insert. Or is it a sleeve? It's an insert, right?
That's a sleeve.
Oh, it's a sleeve. Okay.
If it holds the vinyl,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
an inner sleeve,
Yeah.
Dude, that perfect. That's all they had to do is that to that. Is
Yeah.
just do the original.
Right.
But
Because you got the Skid Row on Amazon, right?
Yeah. I really like this color, though. So that's
Yeah, it's a great color. Yeah, because this Junkyard Yellow, it's almost a little orange.
it's like orange, for sure. That was only 22. Couldn't really turn that down.
Yeah. This one?
Such a great record, and
Didn't I get them for like 17 or some shit like that?
yeah, you paid shipping.
Oh, shipping. Yeah.
Yeah. I meant it was 22. That's shipping included with Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Same thing. We paid
Yeah.
the same.
Gotcha.
But
I struggle with these, don't I? I don't craft as well as you.
this is our crafting, remember?
This is, yes.
What are you guys doing?
Crafting.
Crafting. You guys have scissors and
Hot glue gun.
hot glue. That's right. But yeah, that is a trippy. That's why I wanted to buy it, because I swear, man, if this was just like pea yellow, you know, those translucent yellow that
Yeah.
looks like piss in a bowl.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a dirty
Orangey
yellow,
yellow,
slightly
opaque.
orange.
It kind of matches this whole
Yeah.
thing back here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, if they would have just put that old inner sleeve in
Which
here.
I've told you, that back cover, when you get up to Boise, we're copping that cover for our band photo shoot, right?
Oh, okay.
We're going to cop it.
Okay.
Going to the whiskey bar for it. We've already kind of set it up with
Oh,
the
it's
manager.
already set up.
Wheels are in motion.
Albums aren't even done, right, dude?
That's all right.
We don't need an album.
This will just be on our flyers.
Okay. All right.
Our eventual album.
I like it. I'm absolutely down, dude. I think it's a great idea.
We can get some back patches for our jackets, get some downlight ones made.
Oh, yeah.
Go all the way.
You know, this theme really reminds me of a band I used to listen to, Junkyard. I don't know if you... Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'd fucking own that shit.
I know.
Be like, we stole that. We didn't borrow it. We lifted it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I was thinking maybe we'd do something like that. That's what I was thinking we'd have.
10-minute podcast. That's a great, that's a great shot.
Huh? Those guys are doing like the sitcom, huh? It's
Yeah.
like that ABC.
Exactly.
Jack.
Was Will Sasso on like Mad TV? Is that where he's from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he was there before Bobby Lee.
Was Bobby Lee on Mad TV?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't watch it much though.
I didn't watch it much at the time, but a little bit here and there. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good. Browde, it was competing with SNL.
Okay, yeah.
But SNL was still pretty... I mean, they still had Chris Rock at that time. And
Did they?
yeah, really good cast.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see, what else? You got the Lynch Mob, you did the Oasis. Did you get both? You got both the first two now, or the three?
The debut's on its way. Yeah, and then I've got another one. I ordered Oasis's Heathen Chemistry, but that one's coming from the UK. But I got a really good deal.
Really?
Yeah. So now I just need to get Be Here Now.
Are
And
you going to complete us that band?
I'm gonna do that one. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
not the live records, but the studio records.
Okay, that's complete us.
Like I said, I went through the fucking last Sunday. I went through the whole discography.
You're
and
down.
I'm like, fuck, I love this shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Hey, man, I like that when you go, you know what, these guys? Yeah.
Yeah. As far as stuff that's like pre-orders, I'm still waiting on the latest Quicksand. You know, their vinyl wasn't coming out for a minute.
Yep.
Got the Lynch Mob. Do you remember the band Flicker Stick?
Yeah.
I sent you that
Yeah, 'cause
band
you
on
sent
the
me the
run link
thing,
the
yeah.
other day. Dude, I love that band. Because here's the thing. They were from Dallas, Texas.
I had no idea they were American. I thought they were European.
Yeah.
Because they appeared in a French movie that I watched, Trouble Every Day.
Oh,
They did
really?
the soundtrack for that.
Okay.
So I just always assumed they wouldn't get an American band to do that soundtrack, but
So these guys are from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
So in a way, they're kind of good old boys, right? Mm-hmm. You can tell they loved
Cheers to them.
They loved the shoegaze shit because they've got shoegaze influence in their music.
Do they?
But they're also very anthemic sounding.
Okay.
Big anthems, big hooks.
Gotta listen to him. I really don't
And dude, to watch bands on the run, like that came out in 2001. It was the only season they did of it. And when that summer it came out, I was living in Boise that first time. You know, when I went up there?
Yeah.
And Steph had split. She'd gone to Florida, right? So I'm kicking it solo in Boise.
All that street noise coming.
I know, right?
Trucks go by. I thought about the compressor on this is just probably so loud. Anyway,
So Steph had gone to Florida. Things weren't going well in Boise, so she'd gone to Florida. So I'm kicking it solo, just drinking whiskey all summer, stirring up trouble.
as we do.
As I do. And so I'm watching that show. I was really missing playing in a band at the time. So my drum set, I had that original DW kit that I had. It's stacked in the fucking pantry in my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And this show comes on. I start watching it. I just flipping channels one night and I stop on it. And
That would have been amazing at the time.
dude, flicker stick there. These young guys. They're
That's the first time you heard him?
oh yeah.
You hadn't even known him? Okay.
No. So I'm seeing them performing. They're boozing. They're getting in fights.
They complain about their singer right away.
They're banging chicks. Yeah, they're fighting, inter-band fighting.
That guy doesn't care who's in the room. It's all about him.
No, they're talking about the drummer. That was the drummer they were talking
Oh,
about.
really? It's
Yes.
not the singer? Oh, okay.
So, no, dude,
Tell
it
me
was
what
just,
I watched.
dude, it was just what I needed right at that time. So I watched the series. I don't remember how many episodes there are, man. Like, I don't know, 12, 15, something like that. But I'd watch it. 4 bands on the road, right? They all go to the same city. It's like Survivor, but a rock band version.
Yeah.
And I say rock band loosely. One band sounded like a fucking jazzy, loungy.
But they have challenges and shit.
Yeah,
too,
right,
right?
challenges,
Like
but they've-
you got to do flyers and
Yes.
try to get as many people to buy at
Merch
the door,
sales.
merch
You have
sales.
opportunities to win. You know, free. Anyway, yeah, things.
That's a good idea.
It was fun.
Especially in
Anyway,
2001.
so they're all trying, and Flicker Stick. They're like, yeah, we got to get out and promote. And they're just going out and fucking partying, and they're out all night, and then they're sleeping all day.
That's real. That's
Dude,
not
it just
bad.
did like, I'm like, oh my god, I miss being in a band, and they were fucking great. I'd see the show live clips of them throughout the episodes. I'm like, these guys are fucking good, and it turns out they'd recorded their album and they were selling it on their website. So I bought the CD. It's a little independent label, right? Get it. Anyway, they won against all odds. They won the contest because
they did?
because they weren't winning the challenges. They kind of didn't give a fuck. They were just out to party and
It was pretty funny when they were chucking meat slices at the chicks, man. Remember that? It was hitting the windshield and shit. It's pretty funny. They got mad. Oh, it's on now.
yeah. So they got a record deal out of the deal. They signed with Epic Records.
Oh,
And Epic re-released that record. They kind of cleaned up some of the vocals, changed out a couple songs. But I just love that record. And part of it, again, I think it comes back to I loved who they were as people.
yeah.
So they're finally doing the first vinyl issuing of that record,
Oh.
which I should get in late October.
Oh, okay. So you pre-ordered that.
Yeah,
Is that a color version or just
it's blue. It's a blue like that matches their record.
double, single?
It's a double vinyl. I think it's a blue translucent.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very good looking piece of wax. I've got that out. I'm still waiting on the Spiritualized,
Oh, yeah.
ladies and
Because you
gentlemen.
got the other 2, right? So this will be 3.
Yeah. And I'm sure there are a couple others that I'm just not thinking of off the top of my head that I've done
Have you
pre-orders
done
on.
Record Exchange lately?
No, I haven't been there in over a month. Oh, I'm also waiting on that Slow Crush. Grape Burst.
Every time I hear that name, I think of Slow Rush.
I know,
It instantly goes in
Yeah.
my head. Like,
Yeah.
they put that on vinyl?
right?
Oh, yeah, the new Slow Crush. Is that... Did they release the whole thing yet? Or is it not
Not yet.
Okay.
They just put out the second single.
I think I want to hear the whole record before I commit to buying
Yeah.
that one. But I did like their other one. What was the other one called? Aurora?
Aurora.
That was a great record, man. I should like this one.
Yeah. So here's a little video. There's the records.
Yeah, that's nice looking.
Good
It's
looking.
it's a different kind of... It's not your normal translucent blue.
No. Pretty cool.
It'd be a fun job. I'd like to work there.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe we should open a record pressing plant. Let's just take the fun right out of it.
Yeah,
Right?
I hate records. You guys ready to press another 5,000? No! I don't think it would. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of what I've got cooking. So
Yeah. I'm trying to think. That's it for me, too. I was going to get a couple more. Definitely that lynch mob.
yeah.
Yeah. Is there... Oh, we talked about that. That was the George Lynch I got in the Todd LaTorre. That was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I think we mentioned that.
I've been buying too much. Well, actually, yeah, Sound Vision I did, but
Yeah.
just a lot of Johnny Thunders and Heartbreakers. Got that Sisters of Mercy. Yeah.
That's cool.
That, yeah.
I bought a new snare drum.
I think you said that. Didn't you? The 8.5?
No, I have the 8.
Oh,
I've had the 8.
this
I
is
got the 6.5.
Did it come in?
It came in. I haven't unboxed it yet, but it's a B stock.
Well, which one did you post on the gram here?
On the gram, I posted the 8-inch.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was the new one.
No.
That's way too big to be 6.5, though.
Deep dish.
You never know, man.
DW Drums commented on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Fucking take it.
It gave you a drum emoji. It's like, yeah, I know. It's a drum emoji.
Oh, no way. I was fucking stoked.
Yeah, that is cool. That's way cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be,
Click on her again. Who's that again? All right.
well, look at that.
Ass gasket.
Yeah, man. That's
we were going to talk about this.
Is this DW's Black Beauty, basically?
Yeah, essentially. It's black nickel over brass.
It's got that, what do they call those rim, those Falam? Is it a Falam rim? What's the name they
They
call
have
those?
flanged,
Flanged.
and then they've got true cast. That's true cast.
That's true cast? Mm-hmm. What's flanged? I'm only knowing the wood hoops and these true casts. Oh, and there's die casts. Those are those thick.
Yes.
Those are pretty crazy.
I'm thinking triple flanged, maybe.
Triple flanged, that's the one. That's the pretty normal one, right?
Yeah.
That's a nice throw.
Yeah.
They started making a really nice throw.
Yeah, they did.
It's tough. Better than Ludwig's piece of shit. They say that out loud. No one listens. Who cares? Right?
There's going to be 4 people that hear this, Todd.
You know that little rickety
Yeah.
arm, dude?
Never seems like it's perfectly tightened.
Or you push it and it doesn't engage. You have to like move it over a little.
Yeah.
I'm not even a drummer. I just know this from
Yeah.
fixing them.
Right.
So now you've got the 8. You ordered the 6.5.
You just got the 6.5.
You just got it.
Yeah.
And you don't do 5s.
I do have a 5.5.
You do?
I got that from the Performance series, though, which is DW's lower end.
But it's just as good.
The fucking funny thing is, dude,
Their PDP sets are good.
yeah. And this is still a step up above PDP, but,
Yeah.
I was listening to a drummer podcast a while back, and it's the guy, and he currently plays with the Goo Goo Dolls, which, yeah, I'm not, like, a fan, but it was an interesting episode.
Scare.
He's been playing the DW Performances ones live. He goes, I can't hear a difference between them and the Black Beauties. Which, just sets the fucking purists off, right?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Let's just get real, dude.
Yeah. Especially by the time you mic it up and it's mixed in with a fucking full band.
Dude, it's really good gear.
It is.
They don't really drop off tier-wise going
Yeah.
down. The only reason I brought up PDP, I know Performance is above that, but
Yeah.
it's so blurred. All the gear
The line
is,
between Performance and PDP
it's good
it's
stuff,
very
man.
blurry.
They
It's
make very good,
Yeah.
no matter what level you buy. I think
Yeah.
PDP is their lowest, right? Lowest tier,
Yeah.
price-wise,
Yeah, exactly.
price points and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's still really good, and it sounds really good. The shells are good.
Yeah.
So, not to say if you don't want a collector's, buy a collector's. They're amazing, and
Yeah.
you get a custom one.
Absolutely.
But our Performance,
Or I said Performance. What I mean is design. I've been meaning to talk
don't
about
they have a
the-
Performance?
They do have a
series
performance.
too?
They do have a
And
performance.
design?
That's like the middle. Performance, middle, design's the bottom. It's the design snare.
And then PDP?
Yeah.
So PDP Design Performance Collectors?
And again, that guy from...
Is it still collectors or they changed that too?
No, it's still collectors.
Okay.
But the guy was saying it was the design series snare, so you can't hear the difference between that and his Black Beauties. Because he owns Black Beauties. He just doesn't take them on the
believe
road.
I believe him.
I'm like, fuck, okay, I'm not the only one then.
No, they're
So-
fine, dude. They're killer.
Yeah.
You stick a good, ambassador on there? Coated ambassador or something?
Yeah, tune it up nice. Yeah.
It'd be beautiful. Nice set of snares on the bottom, you know?
Yep.
It's going to sound beautiful.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. Even some of those free ones, I hit so many freaking snares in my. I know you're a drummer and you've hit a shitload of snares too, but working that backline gig.
Oh, I'll
I
bet
have
you've hit
fucking
more than I have. Yeah.
Heard so many snares.
Yeah.
And taken off and looked at the hardware, tightened, fixed,
Yeah.
and put new heads on there, tightened them, hit them.
They all sound good.
Dude, they sound good.
Yeah.
So, like he says, the difference.
Right.
He's not in a, now. If you're in a studio acoustic room with some fucking Neumann over there,
Tom Werman.
well, that microphone, the Neumann.
Oh, gotcha.
Tom Werman. No, it's not going to matter then. No, those microphones, the Neumanns, the like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
$10,000-$20,000 mics. It's
Yeah.
just the ribbons. Maybe you want to. If it makes you feel better.
But still, by the
If it
time you
make-
throw all the rest of the instrumentation on with that drum track, are you gonna?
No, but I'm
can
just
you
saying.
really?
I'm not saying there's another guy with a half stack over there that's going to be
Right.
over the top of that. I'm saying this is
No.
your snare, and you're just acoustic drums in the
Right.
room. Maybe if you want to tell yourself that I'm playing in collectors and this is better, okay. But yeah, possibly it doesn't sound any different.
Especially once you add the rest of the band to
Yeah.
the mix.
Yeah.
Your snare drum is just a small piece of that picture,
Yes.
a small piece of that soundscape. So,
But
can you hear the
I was even
difference?
picturing like a jazz ensemble where it's acoustic instruments,
Oh.
no electric instruments,
But even still, you've got
where you can really hear
you've
the
got
acoustic tonalities
mic'd up
of
you've
the
got
instruments.
mic'd up instruments.
We're going into it now.
Getting heated, right?
No, I'm actually agreeing with
Yeah.
you. I
No,
am
no,
agreeing with you. I'm just saying.
yeah.
If you want
Yes.
to tell yourself
Yeah, yeah.
that, I don't play that cheap shit.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Then okay. But is it really? Probably
Right.
not.
Right, exactly.
You can tune it up. We just got done saying that, huh? We can.
Yeah.
It's a badass snare. We're in the 2021 where.
Well, what's funny is when I thought, I think I'm going to get me a 6.5 brass, right? Mm-hmm. So I jumped on eBay, started looking at it, and then I thought, because like I said, I got the B stock. So what that means is there's going to be a little cosmetic blemish on it.
Yeah.
Nothing that affects the sound, right?
Sometimes just a chip or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, that saves me like $80 from like the non.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I'm like, well, what's a design series brass? Dude, it was only like another $70 or $80 down from that.
Ah.
So not that far off,
No.
price wise.
And it's amazing snare.
Yeah.
What was the band you said? Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah.
He's the yeah. So
Touring act. Those guys play big rooms.
Yep.
He's fine with it. He
Yeah.
knows. He knows.
Yeah.
He's been playing drums long enough.
yep. So
Yeah.
for both of you listeners out there, we've started an Instagram page.
Oh, right. We did.
Having a little fun with that. It's just dirty but well dressed.
It's our handle is dirty well
dressed. Yeah. So
No, there's no yeah.
it's just a
Just
little
dressed.
Just a little
Dirty-
visual. It's a
dirty
visual
but well-dressed,
representation
yeah.
of what we're doing here. We're having a little fun with it.
Yeah, come in
We're-
and like us.
we're-
or follow us.
We're starting to get the Nigerian scammers that are posing as beautiful women coming
Yes.
in and
yeah, I'm entertaining it.
hitting us up for
because
cash cards.
any way to have a fantasy is worth it when you're not paying for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they're coming in, and Ren's had one. You were acting like a young boy.
I'm 11.
And
you
she
like
was-
video games?
She was trying to get in there, and then you put the card? What card was it?
I like, let me ask my mom.
Yes, my mom. Maybe we can meet secretly and have sex. Hold on, I don't know. I got to win Halo 5 or something like that, right? What was she asked you for some gift cards, money cards?
She needed some video game cards for her kids, so so she could, I'm saying she and
This is actually probably a 15-year-old boy, right, on the scam.
right, Nigerian kid.
Yeah.
So needed video game cards to keep our kids busy so that we could fuck, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm just baiting this person along. I said, okay, I got the cards. They're like,
And they think they're baiting you.
yeah, they think they're baiting me. So they're like, send me a picture. And I'm like, I was in my truck at the time. My buddy Derek, he gets some of those meal prep things sent to you that you, what was it, Green Fresh or something like that. So he gave me these 2 cards that are like perforated together for like 1 week free of meals with your subscription.
That's a pretty good deal, lady.
So I took a picture of that and sent it. And they're like, what is that?
Hey.
And I'm like, it's Green Fresh meals. I thought this would be great. Your kids can learn how to cook while we're getting busy flicking your butthole. They're like, why couldn't you get a Google Play card? And I'm like, fine, I'll get a Google Play card. And so I went to Google Images, right?
Yeah.
Google Play card.
And you got one
I did. And they're like, turn it over. I'm like, God damn it. So I wanted to find a picture of someone with a card with their thumbs over the numbers.
Yeah, and then send that. Oh, yeah. This could go on forever.
But I have a life to live, so, you know.
But, sometimes you got to find jokes where you can, and you got to work on
Hey,
it, too.
you and I had some great laughs
These
out
are
of that whole
great
deal.
laughs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just like this one, this.
Finally, they said, I think you're just trying to joke with me.
Oh, you think?
Stop joking with me. And I said, I'll stop joking when you stop joking.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I said, you're not this beautiful chick you're sending pictures of.
Yeah. Oh, you
Well,
did?
if
You
don't-
got down to
I did. And they said,
Cool.
well, if you think I'm a scam, then bye.
Hey, well, doesn't matter what I think. You fucking are a scam.
Right? Oh,
And here's this D. Cavanaugh. You remember her, right?
Yeah,
Or-
'cause she
or
started with
him
me.
or
They
whatever.
started with
they.
me, yeah.
So yeah, just fucking getting in there. So they come in, and they'll write a message.
How has been your work?
How has been? And they'll like each one of their own.
Why are
And
they
mine.
showing as unavailable?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Oh, look at that. They all just disappeared. That's weird, huh? Each time I hover over it.
Yeah.
Let's go back here and check it out. Maybe they went and deleted it all, or maybe they got turned in.
Maybe, yeah.
I hope so, because it's a pain in the ass.
Her driver's license.
Okay, let's go back. And I won't hover over it, and this way it won't disappear. But yeah, this one goes, hey, why don't you send me your ID? Okay.
No red flags there.
None at all. That's normal. That's how everybody develops their friendships, right?
Yes.
Shows each other their IDs.
Show me your ID so I know it's really you.
Both sides. So anyway, you can see.
And she scribbled out her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't match her.
Look at that Photoshop deal. Look, Ariel. That's decaf. California. What did she say? She was from Boise?
To
And
me,
then
what did she
said
say?
She was in Ohio or something?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
She couldn't even keep their story straight, dude.
Right.
Anyway, just more scammers on the old Instagram.
Seeking darling.
Hey, baby. Good morning, baby. Get out of here. But look at that.
I
Don't
love
share it any. Please don't share it to anyone. I gave it to cause I trusted you. I'm sure everybody.
You should have sent her Googled the McLovin one card from.
Yes, I should have. The McLovin. Maybe I still will if it's ever
Maybe.
around.
Maybe.
I'll continue the jokes.
We could start our own little
We should.
vlog for YouTube of just this shit.
Yeah. The scams out
Right?
there, yeah. So it's been fun, but yeah, come in and say hello to us in the
Yeah, we'd
Instagrams
love,
or in the YouTubes
I need to do something with that YouTube. I'm not doing much there.
or the
I don't
YouTubes.
post anything. Or I mean Facebook.
Oh yeah, I don't do anything on Facebook.
Yeah.
So yeah, episode 31. I think we've covered
I
it
think we have.
for this week,
Yeah.
and I think we'll do a record review. I don't know what though. Docking?
Na 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 na.